the Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors, and we have everything from leaders to legends to action film stars to the people that make the action films actually possible. And we're here with one of those men, Demetrius Angelo. Demetrius, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Lou. How are you today?
Good, good. This guy has done so much in the action film genre, and I'm going to let him share what he's been doing, because I can't even get into everything because I wouldn't be able to. I would talk about this all day. I would rattle on, but you can summarize, though.
It comes down to this, basically, Lou. The action genre in itself is the most lucrative, and it's the blockbuster genre.
Right.
But it's the least recognized.
Right.
And as far as diversity, it lacks a lot of diversity. So I decided as a filmmaker and a martial artist myself to actually create an event which will bring attention to diversity within the action genre.
Right.
And it's called the Urban Action Showcase and the Urban Action Expo. We have 4 protocols: information, education, facilitation, and exposure.
You heard that. 4. Go.
Now, in order to meet the mandates of information and education, we have the Urban Action community behind us. They came in and did seminars. We had everyone from Michael Jai White, Kelly Hu from X-Men 2, Time Act the Last Dragon, Ron Van Cleef the Black Dragon, Fred the Hammer Williamson, Isaac Florentine, the great action director. These people came in and actually taught seminars. Yep. They did master classes and they did panels.
And I want to add on to this, because I was at the event. There was an HBO Cinemax sponsored event, and these guys that he just mentioned, they were so approachable that if you wanted information on action film, something to do to get a better understanding from people that have done it, that was the opportunity. And that you made that possible. You and your partner made that possible, actually.
Yes, the Cinemax partnered with me. It's something that we've been trying to do for about 3 years. And finally, they gave me a chance with this. And what happened was, we also have the film festival aspect. So up-and-coming filmmakers had an opportunity to do both feature shorts or short-form content where you can do something called the 2-minute warning.
Right.
Any action scene, 2 minutes or less. It could be a shootout. It could be a chase. It could be parkour. It could be a fight scene with or without weapons. You had that opportunity. But what made this special was we had a no-budget contest called Blood, Sweat, and Bones, because knowing that the action genre is the most lucrative, it's also the most expensive to make. So we had the no-budget awards for both features and shorts.
Right. So
anything under $5,000 for a feature, anything under $2,000 for a short, you had an opportunity to be honored at my event.
And you know something about that you had, I mean, honestly, you had movies, shorts that you never would know about. And they were really, really good.
Yeah,
but these are some of the most talented people that you would never know.
Sure.
But you gave them that opportunity to actually be showcased in front of an audience that they normally wouldn't be able to be showcased in front of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's part of the exposure initiative, the film festival, but also we had an expo. An expo where casting directors were, production companies, the actors themselves were there signing. We had the urban comic book community there as well. Most action films obviously come from comic books.
And you know something, with your event, and I will state this, I'm not naming names, but a lot of deals were made during your event, the Urban Action Showcase. A lot of people that didn't know, they went there, saw speaking, you saw connecting. Comic book deals, movie deals, acting, yes. Things were happening.
And that's wonderful to see some of the big companies support us. We had Millennium Films give us Ninja 2, Shadow of a Tear, and Isaac Florentine was there with Mika Haji.
Yep.
And she's in both Ninja and Ninja 2 with Scott Atkins. They did a Q&A.
Yep.
We did Zoe Bell's new film, Raise the Movie, from IFC. We had a couple of other feature films as well. So we also showcased new films as well as give filmmakers an opportunity.
And you're Warner Brothers too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Can't forget about Warner Brothers. Yep. Warner Brothers gave us the Jim Kelly tribute. Yep. We have to honor those who came before us and paved the way. We were able to honor Master Jim Kelly with Enter the Dragon on the big screen that hadn't been on the big screen since the 70s.
Yeah.
We had them in the middle of Times Square at AMC Theaters on the 500-seat theater.
And just for you viewers that weren't there, corner to corner, I mean, wall to wall, people were trying to get in here, and it was standing room only.
Well, you know, that was a blessing.
Thank God I didn't have to stand.
Because Megahoot came in and really helped push us, and we really appreciate Megahoot doing that. We're looking forward to Megahoot again.
Thank you.
Working with us. But to talk about the facilitation initiative, deals were made because we had actual film finance people there. Mm-hmm. We had marketing with digital networks there. We had you guys there. Yep. But we also had digital distribution companies there. Yeah. A lot of people got distribution deals. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that we inform, we educate, but we facilitate, which means you have to implement. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we expose. So anyone looking to get into the action genre, this is the place to come to where you're going to be able to find every aspect from casting director to producer to agent to the know-how, the business aspect. We got to remember, this is called show business. And you need to understand the business of show.
Yep. And you know, the thing is, Demetrius, that, and our viewers should know this too, that Cinemax just does not just sponsor an event like this.
No.
This is the first time they have. First time they ever have.
Yes.
And they're doing it again next year.
They're doing it again
this year.
And we're probably going to do it twice this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're definitely doing it November 7th and 8th this year. And I'm just really thankful for their support because, you know, Cinemax now is a content developing channel where we have a lot of action films, but as acquisition, but we also have a lot of action series. We have Strike Back, we have Banshee, amazing series. When you're talking about fighting with females and males and diversity, that show has it all.
And you know what you're talking about because the reality is this man makes movies. He acts in movies. He's a martial artist. And you're able to take everything that you've known and know what you want and how it would make your life easier and making life easier for others. And that's paying it forward. And that's what you've done. You know, and I think it's beautiful. Demetrius, you know, you have my support across the board today, tomorrow, you know, throughout time. Because you're my brother and we're making things happen.
Yes,
make sure you go to the Urban Action Showcase, check them out, find out what's going on. For any of the events there, you want to be there. In New York, Cinemax doesn't do this. They're doing it with them. And that's how they do it. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, sir.